Okay, this is the top fin 25-gallon tank, and as you can see, the filter right here is not a good one. I mean, it works, but this is actually literally 2 weeks. So what I'm going to do is change this with a Sunsun right here, which is going to be an open box. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show you what's all in it, and we're going to install it. Real simple. So let's see what's in here. Of course, I opened it up. Okay, so here it is, the Sunsun 302. And let's get this open. Alright, so we have the canister right here. Pull this right out. Canister. We have our media. Those for like the bio balls. These are the pellets. And I'm assuming this is the charcoal right here. And we have all the parts up in here. We have the instruction guide. If you like me, I don't like reading instructions. I do everything by eye. This look like the tubing, inch tubing. This is the valve that goes on top. This looks like the inlet tubes. Alright, and this is the other tubes. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do a simple water exchange and clean the tank, and then I'm going to assemble it all together. Okay, I just want to show you all this. As I'm cleaning my tank out, I'm doing a water exchange. This is 2 weeks of this using one of these filters. And this is the bio thing, and this is just 2 weeks. And I found out goldfish is the most nastiest fish, so this is 2 weeks after a full clean and water change at the tank. So I just wanted to show you all that real quick. Now let me show you guys a little trick and tip that I've learned. So what I did was I went to Menards and got some irrigation tube. That's this clear tube right here. This was a 1/4 inch, and I got 50 feet. It was only, I think, like $8. So what I did was I put some painter's tape on the side to keep it on here, and I pushed it down into the tank. So that's almost like 1/3 of the way. And what I did was I siphoned this to the tub. So I got a long cord going all the way to the bathroom. So I used about 50 feet. It was more than enough. So I got that, and it just goes straight to the tub. That way I ain't got to carry no buckets or anything. I could just wrap the cord up when I'm finished. So you guys should utilize that. Alright, let's get back to the cleaning of this tank. I'm going to scrub the walls down, and then I'm going to assemble up the canister tank. Okay, I was told with the instructions that they test these before they send them out, which is a good thing. Make sure that there are no leaks, so you'll be a happy, satisfied customer. So let's just take this plastic out, bubble wrap, move it out the side, and let's see what we have in here. These actually is extra They say everything that you need to get started is on the inside. Of course, this is your primer. I will explain that later. Then these are the clamps, one on each side. And let's see what we have here. This is an optional UV light, which I didn't purchase. So just remember to order. These are the bio balls, which, you know, I bought more of them. That goes on the top. So I'm gonna put this basically back right here. So the bio balls, and inside the canister we have the charcoal, which is already in here, and then we have more padding. So we have one blue one, which is a coarse one, one coarse one. That's going to catch all the dirt. Then we're going to have another padding, and then on top of here we have some more padding. Then we're going to have the charcoal, which I'm going to rinse first. Make sure you rinse this first. And then on top of that we have the bio balls and another fence. So the way this is going to work, let me just put this right here real quick. Of course, we're going to have these on top of them. I'm just doing it for sake of the camera. So basically the water flow is going to go from the bottom up. So it's going to catch, the dirt is going to catch the hard filter first. The coarse one, which is the blue one. It's nice and coarse. Then it's going to catch the white fine one. Then it's going to travel through another fine filter, and it's going to hit the mesh charcoal. And then it's going to go through another filter, and it's going to hit the bio balls, which I bought more because I just figured, you know, fill it up more and fill the charcoal up more. That way you ain't got to worry about getting any more. And the canister. I'm going to show you a little trick that I'm going to do. I'm going to put some pegs in there to break up the water flow as it come in, to break up the dirt. So when the dirt comes in there, the water, well, put it like this, the water going to come in and swirl. Nothing is stopping the water from swirling. So I'm going to basically put this biomedia in there, and that's going to disrupt the water flow and loosen up the I guess the dirt, the feces or whatever, and that way it could catch onto the filter better. All right, let's start putting it together and let's get started. Okay, this is what I was talking about right here. The ceramic rings. These come in the media kit. So basically what happens when the water comes in at the bottom, the water will swirl around and it will hit these ceramic rings, and the dirt and feces will get caught in these little porous materials, very porous, and that will help out with filtration. So I just put the whole bag at the bottom, and then of course right here we have the coarse pad, and then we have the clear pad on top. Well, coarse and fine, I'm sorry. And then we just set that down. Now remember, this hole right here has to be on the same side as this flap, so when we put the top on, it'll be a straight suction. And then we have another container. Let me just show you. Another container right here. And this one just have one pad. And this is, I said charcoal earlier, I apologize, that's actually carbon. So I'm gonna set that in the middle. So that's gonna help out with keeping the tank clean and clear water, and it's going to help with a little bit of the smell. So that's the next basket, and we just set that directly on top like that and push the handle down. And then the last one, we have the bio balls, and I have, you can't really see it, but I do, well, you can, another white pad right there with the bio balls on top. And this is your natural bacteria that's going to help it. So we make sure that's on top, and then we have the screen right here. So let me just show you this once again. Take this out. We have the bio balls, which is on top. We have the carbon and one fine, I would guess a sponge filter. And then the last one, we have a fine filter and a coarse filter. And under all that, we have the ceramic rings. So we just put this back on top. It's very simple. Oh, let me just say this. So when it goes to clean this out, of course, you just take all these out, rinse the ceramic rings off, and you don't have to buy anymore. You just might have to buy the sponges, which is actually $6.99. And get some more carbon. And the carbon, you can actually buy the kit for 11 bucks. And you get more bio balls with it. But all you have to do is rinse off the bio balls. So you have to, and that's it. And place this on top, like so. It fit nice and snug. Put the canister top back on here. You see, this is what I was talking about. You see the two holes right here? The inlet and outlet. You have to make sure that it's this way, so when you put it on there, it fits. So just gotta wiggle this on, make sure it's on there, set it on there, pop it, you'll hear it click, and then just push down. You gotta push down on it. And that's a little rough getting on with one hand. So make sure you use two hands when you put this on. Alright, so canister ready to go. So now all we got to do is put together the inlet and the outlet and the intake and inlet and outlet tube holder. Okay, with the canister, here's the inlet and outlet. It can actually go one way, so you can't put it on this way, as you can see, because it's not flush right here. So it only goes on one way. So you just push that down, and this tab right here, just push down, and that's it. Now, as far as with the tubing, this up. Let's see what we got in here. We gotta open it up a little bit more. So we have the suction cup. We have the outlet tube. So this is pretty much straightforward, as you can see. So the way it's going to go like this, and then because you see the L, and then it's going to go like so and like so, and you can make this a little bit longer if you want. So I'm going to put it together real quick. Alright, here it is all put together. Depending on the length of your tank, this is where the hose right here is going to hook up at. Then it's going to go all the way around. And this is where these holes right here, this is where the water is going to come into the tank right here. So you can actually, there's a cap right here, and you see this little space right here. So if you have a smaller tank, you can make it half the length. So you could just take this off and put this one right here. But I'm going to use the whole thing. And of course you got suction cups to hold on to the fish tank. So let's put the other side together. Okay, let's open this up. It's fun actually doing this with one hand, y'all. Little do you all know. Alright, so open this up. And the way this is going to go, it's going to hang over the tank like so. This is going to go, it's going to hang over the tank, and this part is actually going to go this way. It's going to go like this. It's going to go like that. And then we have, I know this goes at the bottom right here. I know that goes at the bottom. And then we're going to have, it has to be an outlet too. This is going to be at the top like so. And we're going to have a T somewhere in here. So I'm assuming that this is going to be, that's going to be the T. We can make it shorter or longer, how we want it, like so. Well, I'm assuming that's how it's going to go. If I'm right, then it goes like this. And then I can make that shorter, like however. That's how it's going to go. And I'm going to have to probably shorten this for the size of my tank. I think this is going to be a little too long. So I'll play around with it and I'll show you the size, how it's going to be. Okay, so I had made it too long. This is actually how it's going to be. The water is going to come in through here and then through there, boom, boom, and come out in there. All right, so I got to connect the hoses, which is right here. I'm going to connect them to this end, and I'm going to connect the other one to this end. I'm going to have to do this off camera because I'm going to need 2 hands to attach them with the little nut right here. It's going to be kind of difficult trying to put this rubber hose on that because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tight fit. All right, and then the other end of the hose onto these 2. All right. Alright, as you can see, I got it installed. The intake is all the way at the bottom. And I forgot to mention, this is a protein skimmer. That's that extra stem that was on the side. So that's pretty good. It's a float, so it's going to collect all that protein stuff. And then that's the outlet. I have it going all the way across. The tank is a little murky because I actually stirred up the gravel by accident. So therefore you see it right there, and this is going to clean it all out. And then the outlet. Now this is the out and this is the in. So before you turn this on, you want to prime it, which is this, and that's going to suck all of the water out. I mean the air. You want to keep pushing it, and you will see the water coming in. I don't know if you can see it. You see it. Just want to keep going. That'll just help with everything. Just keep going. So basically what you guys doing is by pushing this down, you're bringing water into the filter, so you're basically priming it. So hopefully that's enough pushes. I'm gonna plug this in and see if it starts working. Get it going. It's almost there. Alright guys, there it go. The water is, well, the air, as you see, is coming out. So it's going to take a minute for the air, all the extra air bubbles, which shouldn't be a problem. So we got it working. That's the good thing. Oh, you hear it now? That's the other coming out. There we go. Now it's working like a charm. Little air bubbles, they're about to pass through. So that's pretty much it. Just waiting on the filtration to go through. As you can hear it, just gonna take a minute. Another minute. And that's pretty much it, guys. So you have any questions, just leave a comments below and I'll answer them.